Welcome back to Lisa and Michael Save the World. I am Michael Kraft, photographer, and this here is...
I am Lisa D'Amico, artist.
And we're here to discuss influences,
Yes.
Artholes,
Yes.
and a little bit of art history.
Yes.
So...
I think we should...
Okay.
Let's start with art history, because I love this piece.
Okay.
And I'm
All
curious to see if you love it.
And I'm ready to see it.
Okay, so this person, her name is Renee Cox, and she's a photographer.
That's some name.
Like Michael.
I'm just saying.
So she did a very controversial piece that was called, I love the title of this, Yo Mama for Supper. And it was exhibited in Brooklyn, and the mayor at the time was somebody you know and I know, most people know, was Giuliani. And he did not like this piece at all, which makes me love it more. I think somehow.
Surprise.
It is a bit shocking, a little bit, but it's art. So I can appreciate what she's trying to say. I just feel like it is something that needed to be said.
I'm good to see it right now.
So it's Renee Cox's interpretation of the First Supper. Yes, this very beloved, iconic Catholic, Christian, whatever you want to call it, piece of art. She has reinterpreted through her photography. And
that's cool. I like how it's broken down into pieces. Are they supposed to be anybody, or it's just people?
I think they are representing the First Supper. So this would be Jesus and the apostles.
Well, I knew that. I meant the people in the photos.
I don't know.
Are they? Oh, okay.
It's a good question.
No, you know how I used to have it was kind of.
I'm gonna put my glasses on for this.
It was a painting or something that somebody had did, but it was of all of the Universal monsters. Oh no, or was it no? Or, was it the Universal monsters? No. It was of the old time actors and actresses. Remember, and Frankenstein was like Jesus, and then all the...
You know what? I don't know if I know this.
I had it in my dining room for years.
Why?
So you
I
saw
must
it.
have seen it.
Yeah,
I probably just didn't even realize.
So that's
Supper.
what I meant. Do these people represent anybody, or it's just people?
I think it's just the models.
Okay.
But I'm going to look into this and find out and let you know, because now I want to know. I just love the piece. I love the composition. I am obsessed with color, and I love the use of color in this piece.
Yeah, there's a lot of color in it.
Yeah, and it's these beautiful primary blues, yellows, and reds. Hello, red, my favorite color.
Hello, red.
Hello. Okay, so that's art history.
I love it.
Good start.
You know what? Maybe I'll do my interpretation one time of the Last Supper.
You should.
Yeah.
Because the world needs that.
Yeah. And I want to piss off people.
Do it then.
Okay, so art history. This was a good art history.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was
I like this one
I
a
liked
lot.
it. So what do you want to do next?
Let's do influences.
Okay.
You want me to go first?
If you'd like to.
Oh, okay. My influence is kind of a quick one.
Okay.
I am working on some new paintings, and the Four Seasons, not the musical group. Nature affects my artwork, and I absolutely love the representations, color and texture and so on, of the Four Seasons. So that's my influence, and I am very much focused more on texture right now than anything else. And two of my pieces that I've just finished will be in an exhibit that's coming up, and we will put it at the bottom so you can check it out. But yes. And I also, because right now we are going into spring from winter, so I think the Four Seasons are really on my mind more than ever, because I need some sun and warm weather.
I need to go back to the warm weather.
But I'll miss you.
I know.
I know. I'll have to come and see you.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so my influences are art groups, like the Bluefield artists. We have great artists. We have myself and Lisa. We have Rob Kovacs, and who's a great photographer. Carlos Sierra, who's a great sculptor.
Yes.
Joe LaMattina, who's a great painter.
Yes.
We have Andrew Masonette, who's also a great photographer.
Yes.
And we have Kayla Sharp, who is also a great photographer.
So
There's a lot of photographers in our group.
Yeah, I think Joe and I are the only two, like...
Well, and Carlos.
Well, Carlos is a sculptor. And Joe and I do a lot of painting, and we do a little bit of drawing as well.
Yes. So between the Bluefield artists and down in Florida, the Arts United group, I have met some really fantastic artists. Nice. Enrique Serino, who was a guest of ours. Yes. He just had a solo show at the Broward College. It was fantastic. There's Dennis Dean, who has been really great. He's a great photographer down there who has been really kind to me, a kind photographer. Jose Silva, which I think I had showed you, his masks.
Incredible.
Out of compasses and stuff. And plus he is also an illustrator, drawer, illustrator. And many others. So many to like mention, but we'll be putting Bluefield Artists link and Arts United link here so you can check out all the fabulous artists. Yeah. So they are great influences for me and keep me going. Yes. Yes, they keep me going. So
now we're down to the nitty gritty. Yeah. We're down to the Artholes.
To look.
I did, because I can't even remember my Arthole.
I know. I
remember my Arthole now. Okay, I remember.
Okay.
Am I going first again?
Sure, you can if you want to.
So I picked as my Arthole. I'm not even sure how to say this. I know what I want to say. Okay. I'm not sure how to put it into words. So
that's a first.
Anyway, so my issue is not so much with artists who become very like commercially known, like Bob Ross, even like Claude Monet. So there's certain artists that and it's a long list, but there are certain artists that I see their work more on people's socks and people's cell phone covers than I do exhibits by them. But my gripe is more with the fact how we commercialize certain artists and not other artists. I feel like the list needs to be much longer of artists, because look, we live with art. We live with it on our walls, and like I said, it's on our socks, it's on our cell phones. We're wearing t-shirts that have been designed by artists. And I just feel like we need to support our artists. If you can't afford to buy a piece of artwork, buy their note cards, buy their t-shirts, buy their poster, but I feel like the list needs to be longer, and that there's so many different ways of enjoying art, living with art, and supporting art.
That's true. Well,
That's my 2 cents.
With a lot of I think it's Redbubble and Etsy.
Cafe Press.
Yeah, a lot of artists are able to put their artwork on t-shirts and stuff. But I gotta start doing that.
I gotta start doing that more too. I try to do it, especially when I buy gifts for people. But knowing that I'm buying a t-shirt or a notebook cover or whatever it is that's been created, designed by an artist, I know that not only am I giving something cool or getting something really beautiful for myself, but I'm also helping to continue their work. That money goes towards whatever, their paint, their clay, their photographic equipment, whatever they need to continue on their creative journey.
Very true. There's many ways you can support artists. So my Arthole is, it might be something that we've kind of touched on. But I think certain Artholes need repeating.
Okay.
I would say people that hide behind their computer and criticize other people's art online. I think there's a difference between not liking or not, it's a piece of art not your taste, or just dismissing it because you know shit about art.
Okay. Well, look, you don't have to know about art to know what you like and what you don't like.
Well,
And
true.
And art is subjective. We know that.
Yes.
So everybody's entitled to their opinion. But I don't think it serves any purpose in ripping an artist apart about a piece.
Right, just being mean.
Yeah, for the sake of being mean.
Yeah, I mean, there's just some people that, and
because it ends up being about that person enjoying being cruel.
Yeah.
And I don't think that should be ever given a platform, whether it's about art or anything else, to be perfectly honest.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And I've seen people, like, I can remember I did, and I'm not a pro at this. I have done it before. I have changed backgrounds on my photos, but it depends, because it's not an easy thing to do, and it's not an easy thing to make it look flawless,
Yeah.
or to actually make it look obvious but make it look good. There's two ways of doing that. But I can remember a photo that I had done, which was on like a rooftop, and somebody in the comments was like, "Oh, that background was obviously put in there," and I'm like, "No, it wasn't. That is the photo." So people think they know everything, and I don't know, they make themselves look like asses sometimes.
Yeah, and it causes more problems. It really does. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because it creates rumors. And it also, like you're saying, it creates lies in a sense. That background was genuine, but then somebody plants this really a false seed, of doubt, and then it just can really snowball.
Yeah. So think about before you write,
right?
Or speak.
It's not what you say; it's how you say it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And there's just some people that are just way too rude.
Yeah.
Especially online. We've totally lost, a little bit of having a little bit of class.
Yeah, and we're, as adults, are examples for your kids, anybody else really.
Exactly.
Adult or child. So.
Exactly. Well, this has been great.
This has been great.
Yes. And so don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to our YouTube channel, like our Facebook page, like our Instagram page. These are free and easy ways to support our art.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. And stay tuned. Oh, and we're also on TikTok. I need to say that. And we're doing some fun things on TikTok. So
we are.
Go follow. We've got some art tidbits. It's gonna, I'm telling you, I think that's what's gonna make us the money.
Thank you for joining us. Thank you for supporting the arts, and just thanks for being you. See you next time.